Hello everyone and welcome to another video. As you can probably tell, this video is about Halo, and I'm going to talk about Halo as being my favorite gaming franchise on the Xbox. My previous video, if you follow my videos, that is, a couple of weeks ago I did a video on Borderlands being my favorite first-person RPG / adventure game. But Halo is my favorite, not only a Microsoft franchise, exclusive for Microsoft, but it's also my favorite all-round, more the kind of traditional first-person shooter. Well, it's definitely my favorite sci-fi based ones. If you have been following my videos, you probably know that first-person shoot 'em up genre is kind of like my middle favorite. My favorite is action RPG or RPG in general are my favorites genres in the video game. But as in saying that, I do like myself Halo, because even though I don't play many first-person shoot-ups, but when I do get into them, I really like them. Does that make sense? Hope it makes sense. Yeah. I found this image when I was looking for a nice background and typed in Halo wallpaper, and this came up. Caught my attention straight away. It's got that kind of Doom look to it, considering Bethesda is now under Microsoft. So I'm looking for a crossover between Doom, Halo, Doom Guy, Master Chief teaming up, or maybe a versus. Who knows? That'd be fun, right? Anyway, back to Halo and the games. So, Halo, I got into it a few years after a few years after release, because I got the Xbox a good couple of years after PlayStation 2 and the GameCube. Of course, I already got the Dreamcast, which came out a year before that. So to me, I was just happy with those three games, Holy Trinity, Sega, Nintendo, and Sony. So I didn't think too much of an Xbox game, because to me at that time, Microsoft was just a software company, Windows, Office, and when I first heard they wanted to get into the console business, then of course after E3 you had Bill Gates, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, showing the Xbox console and the big ass controller. I just felt like, what, Microsoft, they're not really in the business for games. They don't take gaming serious, because they got so much money, just enter business. So that's why they take it so seriously. And then, I think that being a gamer in general, even though I mentioned before that Nintendo wasn't my favorite company, but as a general, I'm a gamer as a whole. So about 2 years, maybe 2.5 years later, when I think January sale, this is way before, in the UK we used to have something called January sales, or it usually starts around Boxing Day all the way to maybe mid to end of January. It's kind of like our version of Black Friday. So, because I can't remember correctly, but I remember it was around that time. I can't remember what retail store it was, but they had a bundle. And the bundle consisted of a few games, which I can't remember, but I remember Halo being one of them. And it was about a couple of games, controller, accessories. It was a pretty good price. So, it was a sale. I had Christmas money from family and my parents, and of course working as well. So I might as well pick it up. So I picked it up. As a gamer, I thought, what, might as well complete the collection, right? So I purchased it and I played it. And I thought, wow, this is good. Because I was coming off the GameCube playing Metroid Prime. And even though Metro Prime is first-person shoot 'em up, first-person view, but it's more adventure, puzzle solving. So I was already kind of slowly getting into a bit more first-person that time. So of course, when I got the Xbox bundle, played Halo, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. It had unlike Metroid, this is more traditional, going there, guns blazing, killing, a bit of adventure, good controls, good weapons. So yeah, I liked that. That's how I got into Halo. And of course, by the time I finished it, I didn't have to wait too long for Halo 2, because like I said, I got into Halo a good couple of years after it got released. So and of course I had all the consoles, so I had many games to play. So Halo 2 come out, liked it, better graphics, incorporated 2 guns this time. I liked the redesign of Master Chief, the helmet, it's become pretty trademark standard now. So I liked the design. And then by the time that came out, we was about a year off for the PS3, the Wii, and the Xbox 360. So so by the time the second one came out, I was like, okay, this is great. It's probably my favorite Xbox franchise, because at that time Xbox didn't really have any big franchises. So that was really my favorite franchise, right? Then gone to 360. So Halo 3 come out, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, and Halo 4. 4 games, 4 top quality games on one generation console. I thought that was great. I know a lot of people didn't like Halo 4, because that was the first game developed by 343 Industries, because Bungie left the Halo franchise after Halo Reach, which was another good game. Halo Reach has got a great story, great single campaign. It was set, I think it was a prequel, how the Spartans came and how Master Chief became the sole survivor, or the only Spartan left. And speaking about campaign, I've not actually played Halo in multiplayer. I don't play multiplayer games. I'm not one of those. I prefer single player. I prefer the campaign, and I liked them all. I mean, a lot of first-person shooters slowly become campaign. I'm not campaign, multiplayer, battle royals, and I can't stand battle royale games. You know what? I might do a video about why I don't like battle royals. Anyway, that's another story. So I prefer the campaign, and you had a really good story that intertwined with each other. And of course, moving on to Xbox One, you had Halo 5. Considering in original Xbox, you had 2 Xbox games. On the 360, you had 4 Halo games. On Xbox One, you just got 1 Halo game. So, in a way, I think that everybody kind of misses Bungie. They want Bungie to come back. Who knows? Microsoft might buy Bungie outright, add them onto their list of developers that they purchased. And recently, because I got Game Pass, and recently I've played all the Halos again on my PC. I just wanted to check out what it's like on PC, because I missed out on on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. I was trying to save money. I was saving money trying to order a RTX 3080, and that kind of fell through because I couldn't get hold of RTX 3080 series. And then, of course, by that time I thought, I couldn't get hold of a graphics card. Let me try my luck on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Of course, by that time it was already end of November, December, right? And all the pre-orders are gone. So yeah, so I didn't get myself a graphics card or a new generation console. I only just recently got one, early April, mid-April. So anyway, that's gone off track again. So yeah, so I downloaded all the Halos Master Chief Collection, and I just wanted to play it on kind of like the highest setting, and of course I didn't have a Xbox Series X, so my PC is running at RTX 2070 Super, so I played it on ultra level, highest frame rate. And I played them all together, kind of back to back from November to March. Really enjoyed it. I forgot how much I liked Halo games, and yeah. And of course, I do realize Halo 4 did kind of, especially the second half, it kind of dragged and bored me. I mean, Halo 4 ain't that bad. I don't think it's as bad as some people say. I thought it was definitely the weakest one. No, tell a lie. I think it was hard. Halo 4, Halo 5, which one's the weakest one? I would say probably 5 is the weakest one, then 4, but is marginal. Right, so that is, I've not played, by the way, I've not played any of the kind of side games like the Halo Wars and so on. I won't even play the main games like the first person shoot 'em ups. So what's next for Halo? Halo Infinity. So last time we saw Halo was in one of those Xbox versions of Nintendo Direct. What do they call it again? Inside Xbox or something like that? I can't actually remember what those presentations are called. Please let me know in the comment what they're called. So after seeing the footage, it didn't go down too well with fans. It didn't look next gen graphically. Some of the facial animation didn't look too good. So I'm hoping that with an extra year of development, they definitely can turn it around, because it was supposed to be a launch title. And in a certain way, Microsoft got to thank Cyberpunk for that. With all the kind of hoo-ha that came with Cyberpunk, I think fans and the public are more forgiving now, and it kind of allowed developers and publishers to say, you know what, we're more than happy to delay the game and give the developers more time to develop, make the game as good as possible before releasing a half-assed game, right? So, a lot of publishers and developers definitely got to thank Cyberpunk for that. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I really do hope it goes back to its form. That's not to say that 4 and 5 were bad games. There wasn't the standard of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, or the ST Reach. So I'm hoping they could definitely go back to form. And Microsoft said this is supposed to be like 5 to 10 year project where they have the base game, and then they can just do all the DLCs and download content and so on. It's supposed to last a whole generation. Well, let's see how the plan goes. I'm definitely looking forward to it, considering it has an extra year of development. So expecting good things from it. Well, anyway, please like this video if you like it, and let me know, are you a fan of Halo games? And if you are, which one's your favorite? And are you looking for the new one, Halo Infinity? Anyway, also please consider subscribing. Until next time, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Goodbye.